Hold on, guys. There we go. We could see everything now. All right, save. Okay. Hello. Hi, I'm here. Drink. I have a full thing of water. When the pizza gets here, I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna eat. Whatever that is. Should be about here 30 minutes, 40 minutes at most. Alright, we are gonna start getting things done. We have a new star path already. Hello, Lady Krista. How are you? We are going to be working on our storage island today because, my God, I've been just throwing things up here, and I want to get my house decluttered. So that is what we're doing today. We're also gonna be working on the star path. I also started doing quests over on YouTube for DDLV. So starting next Sunday, they'll start popping up on Sunday. But good. I'm liking the update. I think it's good. I like having Cogsworth and Lumiere. I am starting with Lumiere on the questing side of things. I should have worked from the oldest character I have on the list to forward, but I did not. But Oswald, what are you doing up here? We also need to go clean out the Dream Snap Island, because that's looking a little scary right this second. But how are you liking the update? I'm enjoying it. I liked it. Is it my favorite characters? No. I will have oh yeah, I forgot I put this up. Like I said. Bye. Bye. I had to jail a couple of people because they wouldn't listen. But this is what the Dream Snap was looking like. This is the setup. Jack and Sally were back in here in these holes. But I'm gonna have to put things back down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the Dream Snap house. I don't know if anybody else does that, where you have one house that has like everything you'll need. Yeah, I need to start doing the star path. I got them done. We got what I did update day. What I think it's this one. I want to say it's this one. What I did was I got them into the valley, and then all the sun, and I'm not even breaking a sweat. I did my dream step that night, so that's all done for this week. I just wanted to get everything done. Okay, this is the Dream Snap house. I use this one as like a kind of a base of if I need to put an idea in here and just kind of keep the house as is. We kind of... Alright, so that's all. Alright, we gotta put Jack back. Jack is also not where he belongs. Alright, Jack, we're gonna put you away. Yeah, fun thing. Oh, nope, this is not the island I thought I was going to. One down. I did a mini golf course. Okay, Jack, time to hop off. You need to go back to your home on Christmas Island. Yeah, I let Jack live on Christmas Island. Jack Skellington's house. Now, where did I have him? I think I had him over here. I went outdoor because there was just more to do with it outdoors, but my favorite build I've done, where is it? My meadow, I think it's on. This is my favorite build, pretty much, besides my Night Court Valaris build that I had done. We're gonna go work on the storage in a second, but this is my mini golf island. I made a mini golf course in the game. So it's like a frozen winter one, sitting down area. And we have a little mermaid. This took me a while. You guys, anybody who knows me, this took me forever. Yeah. I was gonna grab it for my Switch, and then I really get the pain in the butt and Kanto-ish vibes. Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite builds I've done. This was something I've wanted to do forever. I talked about this since the Alice in Wonderland. All that stuff came out. Like all like the cards and like the balls came out. Like I was like, ooh, I need to do a golf course. Toy Story. Yeah, this took me a hot minute to do. I kind of gave this one a little bit of a walkthrough pathing because like there's about 10 holes. So this is the villains hole. This took so long. This took me absolutely forever. Yeah, Inside Out. This took me a couple updates. And then I Winnie the Pooh with an Alice in Wonderland book because I thought it was cute. And I think I thought it belonged in the little... And then last but not least, the one who inspired it all. Alice. And her hole. See, this is what made me want to do the golf course. And the orbs that came out with Inside Out stuff. Uh-huh. They came out like the perfect time because I was in the middle of this and I didn't know what I was going to use for the balls. And as soon as those orbs came out, I'm like, perfect. Like, it was just perfect. And you know how they usually have the ball shown? You can have the ball showing. And I use the movie thing as like you can walk up and get your stuff. I was like, the floating islands came out. The Alice stuff came out. And then the orbs came out. And I was like, perfect. All right. So... where am I going? We are going... Ancient Landing is where I think we're supposed to be. So... we're gonna start... Everybody has like their farming island. I have my farming island. I want to start my storage island. If that doesn't say I need to organize... I don't know what else does. But what we are going to do is everything from the chest is going to come out of the chest and on the floor. Right. You're going to go in here for now. Why? Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Go back in there. Anything else that was... Yeah, we're gonna get everybody who's needs to come out. Is gonna come out here. And then we're gonna go grab and empty some of the chests. You're just gonna go in here for now, because I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, so that's like one of my most prized builds. I don't know where my brain got the idea for it, like why it popped into my head, be like, this is what we need to do. But that's what happened. Okay. So now inventory, drop, 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 drop. Yeah, so I try to do some creative ideas. I know I've seen some really ridiculous things and I'm like, oh, how did they do that? And I'm like, or what made you think of doing that? That's like my thing. It's like, how can you do something creative in this game that not everybody's doing? And I think that's how I got there. Okay, so the first room that's gonna get organized. All right, how do I want to do this? I know I shouldn't probably just drop milk and butter on the floor, but they're gonna go, oh fudge. That they're gonna go bad. Shit. See the update I can't wait for. If you can't tell behind me, I have both my Cinderella ears behind me. I'm a Cinderella girly since I was a wee baby. Drop, 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 drop. Yeah, no, that's the update. No, I don't. Fuck. Drop. Okay. You know what? We're gonna leave. Oh, no. Ah, fudge. All right. I think we'll leave that there. I think there's enough on the ground for me to go grab some containers and the tables. Okay. Which house do we go to? I think we'll run through the back end of my veil. The front part of my... All right. Clarify. The back part of the veil is not finished. The aisle has not been touched. All right. There's a couple of spots that are finished. Like 3 spots. That's it. But my veil is turning into act art if you've read those books. That is what my veil is turned into. I don't know what drove me to this idea again. That's what I've been working on with this. We're gonna... Easiest way to get back there. Yeah, there's some book references if you've read the books. This is not a book reference. This is just me running a mushroom forest. I'm excited for that one. It took a lot more than what the picture was showing for me to be excited. I need to know who was coming besides like Snow White. There needed to be more to it than just horses for me. But now I'm excited. I'm excited for that update. But no, Cinderella is definitely the update. I've been she's like the one villager I like needed. Because all my rest of my favorites are here already. So Tink is a bonus. I love Tink. Tink will be a great addition to Neverland. I hope she shares a house with Peter. She'll be a great addition to my Neverland. Lost Boys area. But Stitch is in the game. Rapunzel's in the game, Flynn's in the game, Aurora's in the game, so yeah. This is gonna be my Dawn Court from Akatar is going to be my princess area, like from majority of my princess. I don't think Snow White's gonna fit. Because the side next to my house is where Cinderella's gonna be. I gotta redo my house. This is gonna be a project in itself. Okay, do we just start with this room? Do we just start with this room and then go from there? This is all just gonna go in the... Alright, there's nothing in that one. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with this main room and then we'll work our way around. And if anybody has any ideas on how we're gonna do this, ideas are welcomed. Because I've seen only like one of my friends do this, at least on stream. So other than that, my other crazy ideas, I want to make a hide and seek island and then have everybody come over and play hide and go seek. All right, let's put some stuff over here. Because then I can fill up my pockets and then we can work from there. That's got to go in here anyway. Hold on. All right, let's make room and just open that up. Maybe we won't do the whole thing. I don't think we're from the whole thing. I just want enough to be able to get things over there without having to keep jumping back and forth. All right, let's grab the rest of the... Sorry, empty. All right, hold on. Let's open this first. I didn't open this. What is in it? It's a blue pearl pendant light. Okay, I think I know which one it is, but I'm not 100% sure if my brain's correct. All right. My memory is shit. I don't know about anybody else. Mine is just like garbage. All right, is there anything in here? Yes. Oh, this is the... Whatever quest this is for, I have not done. It's just sitting in this container. I'm shit at getting quests done. This is my extra candy as I find stuff that needs a home. All right, let's pick these up and then we're gonna head back to the island. I don't know what pathing I want to use for the island. I think... Any ideas? I need to make another one of those at some point for up on the island. And I need to make an uncrafting station for up there. Because I want to have like a small kitchen set up. I want to have a cooking station, which I already have up there. I want to have an uncrafting station, and then I want to have the thing for Eternity Isle. Ancient Island? I can't remember which one I put it on. This is bad. Because there's another build island that I'm currently working on. Alright. Now, how do I do this? Okay, so that's obviously gonna be the flower area. I don't think I have a lot of fish up here yet. But For storage, there it is. We're gonna leave that alone. Where is... I don't need that. These are what I need. We'll place them where we need them to go. Once we know what's going in them. Alright. How big? Ah, fudge. Fudgesicles. We are gonna do... Alright. Nope, this is the big one, so we can't... Alright. Let's get these out. Okay. Where should we... Alright, I was saying, we have the fishing, we have the mining, we have food, foraging, digging. Alright, should questing go back in this back corner? That's... Alright, so quests... Alright, questing's gonna go back in this back corner. Alright, so... I think we're gonna use... No, that... This is questing items. No, I don't want to use that as the... Here, we're gonna do that one. Alright, and then... Alright, what else? Let me see. Alright, next would be... Let's do the candy, I guess. So, like, event box. That will go with, like, the questing items. All right. So, like, event items. Do we just put them? Okay. And then... Okay, we need one of those big chests for the potions. So... That... Alright, there. And then I make one of those. So that works. Alright, so... Crafting is where did I put it? Foraging. Maybe crafting can go right here. Oh, that's the front. Hold on. Spin, spin, spin. Yeah, I put a line right down the middle of so I could just like kind of see what I'm doing when I started this process. And then we're gonna do some star path. I just want to get a bearings of what we're putting where and trying to figure out what's going where. Besides, short of throwing things, my second flower room was just me throwing things in there. I think we're just gonna... Alright, no, hold on. You can't go in here. What am I saying? These are crafting, so that's going... over here. All right, what's in here? Crafting. All right, yeah. I think we're just gonna put you all back in here. We're done with this for now. I'm gonna go throw those. Yeah, yep. Wait, I can't just drop those? Okay. You know what? You're just gonna go in one of these for now. Actually, I think you're just, yeah, I think you're just gonna go in one of these for now. Okay. We're a little bit at a time. I think we're gonna work from in the Vale for my star path, at least a little bit. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we need to mine precious gems. Let's see if anything. I want to say that. This is hybrid, by the way. In my brain, you can't call it what it's regular called. In my game, it's hybrid. Is it this way? This took a long time. Woohoo! Yay! What is this? Yep, opal! Alright, let's see. We need to go pick some berries. That's what needs to happen there. You know, I just realized I was recording the other day. We're gonna switch what songs playing. I just realized it's just the same song. It's just background noise for my brain. And my brain no longer hears the music. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I ever... No, I did not. All right, let's see. Oh, I should have a mining buddy with me, shouldn't I? And I need to switch my companion. All right, companions. Yeah. No. Companion can pick up. Do we have anybody else? It's not a level 5 that can come hang out. All right. Can come hang out. There we go. Yeah, this was a fun project. This I had fun doing. I just need to mine enough gold to finish the one part. Storage Island, it's gonna be a slow process. We're gonna work on a couple of different builds because my brain just gets so overwhelmed doing it. I need to put another one back here for that. There's more. Okay. I hide stuff on myself and then forget things are where they are. Alright. I think we have another one over here. Oh, this is going to put me to sleep. Okay. No. No, no, no. All right, come on. Yay! All right, that didn't last long. I was like, I wanted to level one of them up, and I guess I leveled one of them up, just not in the way. Not in the way I wanted to. Is that the one from Beauty and the Beast? Yes. Those are always good to have. I like those. I like having those. I use those a lot. You wouldn't think those are useful. And then I just find little ways to use them. All right, and then we got 2 out of that. Where else? Gems. Something's gonna have to wait. All right, it's fine. All right. What else can we work on in the meantime? Okay, we can go at that then. We can go over to sell 5 gems, tackle 1 royal task. What is there anything we can do quickly? Oh, okay. Come here, squirrely squirrel. Done. There we go. Cook tents. All right, we're gonna go over to. Actually, I have that done. I have that done because I left my pressure cooker crockpot thing on over here. Like I have one over here. I need to put one over in the aisle. And then I'll have one in each spot, and I can just have, I'll have 2 in the valley, 1 in each spot. So I can just have them going. So when I need them for dream snaps or like a star path or something, I can just come up and be like, okay. Nope, I didn't need you. I needed you. Does that count? It does. Perfect. All right, let's see what rewards we can get. We have 120. All right. Got that. I will use that. That I'll use, but not like immediately. They've given us some like strange options this time. Yeah, this I'll use. Does this actually work? Are we sure? All right, let's get the window. And then we'll get that. All right, what's on page 3? Okay, that's cute. All right, that's cute. I don't think I would use those. I didn't go through this well. Okay, this is like, okay, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool if I put that in my mushroom forest. Okay, that's cool. Like, there are certain things I will definitely use in the star path, but like, I don't know. All right, let's go back over here. We'll do that. We're gonna go work on this real quick so I can finish that one. And we'll come back and mine some more opal in a minute. Because there's a couple of things we can go get done in the valley while we're waiting for these to respawn. So in about 15 minutes-ish, what I like to do for my break is I run my ads then. I don't like to run my ads while I'm on camera. Or I try not to. It doesn't happen all the time, but like my rule of thumb is if I can at all possible get up, wiggle, and then let the ads run then at one shot, then we don't have to worry about it for an hour. We can just enjoy ourselves and have fun. I do think I'm going to take the questing option off of the channel points though. Because if I'm doing that for content for over on the other platform, the big red app, I think I'm gonna switch it over. I'm just gonna have it be done there. I was going to my apple tree. Okay. Like, where am I going? This one, all because that one cozy dream snap. It was funny because a bunch of my streamer friends, I put it in their Discord and they're talking about it on their streams individually, and everyone in the picture looks high except for my character. Everybody looked high. Aurora, everybody. It was just funny. Trees. Trees, 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 trees. This was just recently done. All right, we're just gonna make this even. Pet a critter companion. Okay, is either one of them with me? Oh, here's a dog.
Home is where your rope rests, and my rope is resting right here.
Oh, I gotta pet them 5 times. Okay. Like, why isn't it popping it up? I didn't see the 5. Okay. Is there anything I need with 35? I don't need the... Alright. I guess... Oh, it's a motif. I didn't really want to collect the motif shit. But I guess I'm collecting motifs. Alright, so we need 70 for that. And 45 for that. Okay. Duties. Alright, let's see. Let's go collect some fish. Yeah, this one was fun. As I was building this,
Such a gift to be.
because this is something I had a family member pass away recently, and to just kind of give myself that time and like space to like decompress, I started working on my sunlit. I'm like, oh, I'll do this on stream. I'm just gonna prep it, and then next thing I knew it was done. It was done. It was just my way to deal and to get my anxiety out, and this is what I did with that. And I finished it, and it's a very different what I had in here before. It was very jungle themed before. This is more open, more just okay, it's a nice walk through the park kind of vibe. There's the winery over there. There's the library. We're gonna decorate inside these buildings for what they're gonna be, what they're being used as eventually. But Tiana's is here. Tiana's build came out really cute. That I was really proud of. The little cross bridge with the water. That looks really cute. I like how this came out. We're gonna... pick some blueberries because your girl is running low. Your girl is running low. I have a friend that just collects those chests and just leaves them. I'm sorry, I'm not that nice. I want my stuff that's inside them. It's free. It's free money. All right, so we're gonna switch out the mining buddy. Hello, Alice. How are you, baby girl? All right, we're gonna switch for a fishing buddy. I want to keep the dog on, but ooh, is there anybody up here that needs to be? No, everybody up here has pretty much gotten their attention. Can we tell which bunnies I use often enough? This one gets used all the time. The envy bunny gets used constantly. Who's? I guess Choco Crocodile, come here. And then we're gonna put you back on. Okay, let's go do that. Yeah, Mike and Sully are some of my favorite characters in game. I like having them around. They're like some of my favorites. My overgrown meadow is like my favorite. Like, absolutely, this came out better than I was expecting. This took me... This I was particular with. The rocks is what took me the longest, and the mud. Like, making that pathing, because I kept running low, took me so long. I absolutely freaking... Oh, man. Starting Thursday, we're going to be doing reading streams again. So if you want to join us, we are on the 3rd book in the Twisted series from Anna Wong. You are more than welcome to read that book with us. I have a Fable book club set up, so I'm going to switch it back to the Twisted series. Lightlark, I got distracted by some other things. If you know, I've been loving Zodiac Academy. That book series has really taken my heart. Blood and Ash is coming back. We're gonna get the rest of the second half of the War of Two Queens. I did pick up my nice copy of Primal Blood and Bone. I did pick up the really nice version of that. It's fancy sprayed edges. So I did do that. I picked up the nice copy. Am I anywhere close to that end of that? No. I'm only like 4 books in. Yeah, 4 books in. And we're nowhere near touching that. Eventually I do want to do a Bridgerton build. Because if you were not here during last year, when season 3's press tour was going on, I was insufferable. I will admit that. I did not shut my mouth about Luke and Nick for 6 months to a year. I was insufferable. I know it. Everybody knew it. I streamed more on TikTok in that time than I did on Twitch. And everybody on Twitch was like, "Where'd you go?" I'm like, I've been kidnapped. Just go look at my tweets from that time. I was like, I've been kidnapped. Leave me alone. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm fine. It was an interesting time. It was a fun time, but it was an interesting time. It was a fun moment in time. You don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Luke Newton and Nicola Coughlan, and they're up there as some of my favorite people. If you hate them, I don't know what you're doing in your life. Luke Newton was just in New York. That man is nicer than he should be to his fans sometimes. Because we a bunch of brats. We are definitely... we're spoiled in that regard. Him and Nick definitely spoiled us rotten during that time. Well, man. There should have been some cutbacks at some points, and they did not. They just continue to spoil us rotten, and then they still spoil us every once in a while. So, and if you haven't seen the season 4 poster with the dates on it, got released. If you have not seen that, you should go check the internet. You should go check the internet. So don't... January 29th and February 26th, there's gonna be no stream. Done. And come January, we're reading book 4. In February, we're gonna read book 5. Or book 3 and book 5. Sorry, they switched up the season order with the book order. So we're gonna be reading book 3 and book 5. Because book 5 is Eloise's book. And she's gonna be possibly the next one. And then maybe March we'll do Francesca. So if we can get Twisted Hate and Twisted Lies done over these next couple of months, we'll be good. We're gonna head back to the Veil in a second. I'm gonna make the screen brighter, but I'm also gonna take my break before we start picking up Night Thorns. So we're gonna kind of get back into our book grind. We're gonna finish the Twisted series, and then we're gonna jump into Bridgerton. We're gonna do, if we can get done by what is it, October? If we start this week, we can get Twisted Games done by the end of the month. Or no, Twisted Lies done by the end of the month. We can do Twisted Games in December. Or wait, do we do the Bridgerton series? We do book... Alright, we can do Twisted Hate this month. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me think about this. If we do... Alright, hear me out. What if we do Bridgerton book 1, October, book 2, November, book 3, which is Benedict's, for December, so we'll be ahead. We can just kind of take our time with it for November or December and January if we want. Book 4, we'll do Pollen's book in like January, February, and then ooh, maybe, and then we come back to Twisted series after season 4 is done in like March, and then go back to Bridgerton. Is anybody down for that? Because that's what I think we're gonna end up doing.
Ooh, okay.
Because I do have Queen Charlotte. I have all the Bridgerton books already. They're at the top shelf. They're above the Twisted series. If you've seen how out of hand my book collection has gotten, if you remember, this thing wasn't full like 6 months ago. So I have every Sarah J. Maas book that is connected to the Actor series in some way. And then if you've not read One Dark Window or Two Twisted Crowns, that was a really good series. Light Lark, I have the audiobook, so I'm gonna bust through the 3 books I have. Personally, for me, I'm gonna do Bridgerton on stream, I think. Because Twisted, it's just... I need to be in the right mindset for a real world book. Like, a time set period this time, like, set up now for, like, that doesn't have a magical element to it. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go on a break in a second, but because the bot's yelling at me. Yeah. Bridgerton Book Club starting like Thursday. We'll do a 2-hour read-a-thon on Thursday. Unless I get really excited and we do our Dream Snap, but I think we're gonna do Bridgerton read-a-thon on... I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause Twisted and we're gonna come back to it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go because now Twitch is actually saying, hey, I'm running ads in like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Remember, I run ads while I'm gone. You will not see me back on camera to do anything until everybody is back from ads. So I'll be back in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm gonna eat, so it'll probably be around 5-6 minutes, and then I'll be back. All right. I'll be back in a little bit. Pizza was yummy. Yeah, I'm definitely in my fantasy girl era. All right. Let's get some night thorns picked up. We can also do that in the Vale. So let's do it. I guess we'll go here. I think we'll go here. I hope you guys like my new scenes. Alright, if we still had all my VODs, if you go back and look, we still have some of them, like here and there throughout the eras of my streaming. Depending on what state of mind I'm in and where my mood is, my scenes change with it. Like right now, I love fantasy and that's where we're at. Yeah. You should see it. It's hysterical because I have them all on my like Canva. Or most part, I have them all in Canva. And just looking at them, it's just funny. Because like it goes with what I needed. What color scheme. If I needed a darker color scheme. If I needed a lighter color scheme. It made me laugh. Just be able to... This is going to be my other evil area, so this is going to take me a minute. I need some more evil characters to come into the game for me to put over here, because everybody else is already where they need to be or they can't be moved. Let's run towards Princess Court, I guess. And we'll do it over here. Are you? Okay, I was gonna say, there is not one more over here, really? Alright, mine blue gems. L5 gem. We go. Alright, let's run towards this way. We'll go run towards the bind. Dude, we're not done with this area yet. This area is not gonna be done with till December, because I have to this part's almost finished. I have to finish pathing this area.
Let me ask you a question. Who's got the best neighbors in the valley? That's right. You're looking at it.
But
Oh gosh, it sure is nice today.
I'm not. I need to wait for Cinderella. Cinderella's going over by the castle over that way. I absolutely love how my summer court came out. It looks so good. It looks fabulous. All right, let me see. I like it. This wasn't originally here. There was like a tree thing here. Now it's a house. All right. If I need to move that, I will move that. But right now, that's staying there unless I need it. Let's go. I like this with her running. The song kind of just vibes with it. not gonna count anyways if I go grab somebody else, so it's not gonna matter. But we are gonna change companions. Where is everybody on their star path, by the way? Okay, done. Let me grab you. Okay, that's done. Oh, hold on. Let me grab that. There's one over here. Hold on. I don't think we got this one before. I might have chipped myself out of one. This house looks so good. Flint's house over here looks so great. I wish Beast and Bella had 2 different castles, like, or she had like a little house for her. Hello, welcome. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your hotel room. Make sure you grab something from the minibar. All right, let me see. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah. So I think, because I'm really excited for Bridgerton, we're gonna start doing the Bridgerton read series-a-thon on stream. Enjoy your lurk. But forevermore, we are a Pollen stream fan club. Okay? Okay. I will never not...
I've completed my patrol.
I will never not be a pro Pollen... pro Lucula fan club over here. People have tried to rip me out of it, and it doesn't work. I will forever love Luke and Nick. They would really have to majorly fuck up in order for me to be like, alright, yeah. But that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for Benefi because that's my other favorite couple from the show. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how Florence takes her season on. I'm excited to see because like I follow her pretty much everywhere and she's so cute. And I'm like, how am I not gonna see you as this little baby in like a couple of years? In like 6 years time, it's gonna be her time to shine. Like, how are we not gonna see her as a baby? She was so little when the show started. I'm sitting here going, how are we gonna... I was looking, she came up with my TikTok for some reason. She was on a Dior thing, and then she was on her TikTok just being cute. She's like 18, 19 years old, and like 17, 18? Maybe 18, 17, 18. And just seeing her just be like, I'm like in my party girl, like little era of things. And I'm like, she is so cute. How are we not going to see her as like a baby in a couple years? Doing some of the things they do on Bridgerton, like, how are we not gonna... She's such a baby. I'm just like... I just want to protect her and hold her and be like, you're still this little kid. She's not a little kid anymore, guys. Oh my gosh, she's... Oh my gosh. I adore her, and she's done a great job holding herself accountable for the way she acts and what she does and her career. She's gonna have a great career in the long run. But She's growing up so fast. Her season's gonna be here before we know it. Her just gonna be. It's crazy. It's crazy how time's flown. And seeing from season 1 to now is like a wild idea of things. I absolutely. I love that show. Wait, what happened to the. What happened to the rock over here? I had that there. I don't know why that wasn't there anymore. I walked in, I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. That's it. That is 100% it. Come on, you two.
I do hope I can grow witches.
Okay, let's grab that. All right, blue gems. My brain can never remember. That's characters. That's not going to help me. Sapphires are vitality. All right, we're just going to run over there.
Everything's jink.
All right. I like the little. I like to have a subtle nod to the holidays, but like I don't want to have to decorate and then rip down the holiday stuff. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna full islands of that stuff eventually. So I don't. I gotta just switch out the fountain in my main valley and just move on. Oh, this is not the way we want to go. That is like my next thing. This music does not match what we're going for. I gotta put that. You know what? Hello? We're gonna take that down. We don't need that. Unless Lumiere needs me to put it back, then we'll put it back. But for right now, that does not need to be... Oh, hold on. We gotta... We need to get in here. Guys, I got my nails done. What do you think? It's a little skull guy with some stitches. I think he looks really cute. He kind of looks like Jack Skellington, kind of. I think I'm gonna get my nails off soon-ish. We only got 2 from that. That, you know what? I'm not gonna cry about it. That's pretty good considering. Yeah, I did the matte look. I don't usually get my nails matte. And then I tried it. I'm like, I don't hate it, but I'm not like loving. Like, I'm not in love with it. Like, I would want to do it all the time now. But I think I want to do the matte with like a gloss at the end. There's something. All right, you know what?
Everyone here is so kind. It takes a little getting used to.
Jack, I'm not bothering you right this second. Nope. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay. Blue gems! Please, some sapphires, please. Please. No? Okay. I don't deserve them then. My game gods, please. Please give me some sapphires. And gold, I'll take. Gold, I'll take too. Gold's nice. Gold works. I do need that if we want to finish the Princess Dawn Court area. We do need to finish that. Take a sip of your drink if you haven't in a while. The bot is reminding you. You need to hydrate. Ugh. Okay. Let's go. The game gods are not happy with me today. Did I see one back here? No, that's that other thing. Hold on, hold on. Okay, there we go. We're good. Those usually hurt when it happens like that. Okay. Next! Blue sapphires, blue sapphires. We can get them. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. I understand. We're getting the gold we need. Maybe we'll go do some pathing real quick. Game, I asked for red, or for blue, not red. I asked for blue. Blue? That's not blue. Game. Game, you need to learn your colors. Do we need to go back to preschool? That is not what I asked for. But we are gonna run over back to the Vale and do a little crafting. Actually, we're gonna run to my uncrafting bench in Valor, and then we'll go to the Vale. We have too many V's. Can we calm down on the V's and like the names? Because is what I feel like I'm doing. Because no one's saying the full names. I don't know anybody who calls any of the areas by their full names now. We are gonna eat real quick. Does anybody else just like use the meals that they make from the Star Path, put them in a container, and then just use them for food when you need them? Because that's what I've started using the Star Path as my food source for when I need things to eat to push my energy up. That's what I've started doing. Where's I going here? Is there anything I need from any of these? No, but is there something we can break down that we need to... that is needed? I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Yeah, there's nothing I really needed in there. Alright, back to the Vale. We're going to Mount Olympus, because that's where the princess area is. Originally, my Vale was going to be my princess-ish start area. And then it became my maze. Then it became my Toontown area and my Alice in Wonderland area. So I've enjoyed where it ended up. My Vale was meant to be my Toontown area, and it looks really cool, and I'm really happy with it. And where I started with this game, I'm in the wrong scene. I am not in a scene I want to be in. There we go. Where is my crafting table? Where should I put it? It is not where I left it. Where I thought I left it. Where did I moved it? And but where? Alright. This is not the crafting table I was looking for, but... All right, not enough to... All right, never mind. Is there any blue gems over here? Do we know if the star sapphires count as blue ones? Wildwoods, Falls, Fall. And then wild. Okay, so it's all in the same area. And then we can go back to the bind and do that. Okay. That works. So what did everybody have for dinner? If you had dinner already, what did you have for dinner? My dad did. We did pizza. He texted me while I was sleeping to order it. And I'm like, okay. I came upstairs. He's like, did you order the pizza? I go, what are you talking about? Like, I haven't. Okay, it does count. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. He's like, did you not look at your phone? I go, nope. He's like, can you order the pizza? I'm like, I guess so. I was sleeping. I needed a nap. I was not going to be able to stream while being groggy as hell. That was not, no. If anybody knows me trying to stream while I'm tired does not work. I am not the person you want on camera or have a microphone near them when they're tired. I am not the person for it. Yeah, you're better off not. Okay, we don't have to go looking for opal anymore. Dig for pottery. We'll go up to one of the islands. All right, we're gonna continue digging for the blue gem. Mining for the blue gems. My veil is like my... All right, if I had a rank, which maps I like the best? Okay, so it's... The Veil is my favorite map. Then it's the regular base game. This is right now before the next expansion pack comes out. Veil, Main Valley, and then the Isle. The Isle, I think they could have done better with that map. I honestly think they could have done... It's a great map, don't get me wrong. I just think the style of this one and the other one are better. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but my thoughts are, I think the Main Valley map and this map are far superior. Now, what we got with Eternity Isle ranks first. What we got with the Veil is ranked last. But as terms of map and what I would prefer in maps is similar to this map. There's a lot less liquid in the way. I don't remember if there's a mining point in the castle. This is where my Alice in Wonderland tea party was originally. There's one in the Main Valley now in the Alice in Wonderland area. Yeah, there's one over here. But in terms of how this map is set up, I prefer it how this is set up. There's so many micro areas, so you can have more chances to do different builds. This is gonna be where the winter court is. I have to put those two back because I have a Buzz Lightyear quest that I need to do. But for right now, they're just staying there. They're vibing. This is where winter court's gonna be. We're gonna have a bunch. Ooh, do I have those clouds? Did I put those clouds down? I don't think I put the clouds down. Alright, hold on. I don't think I put those clouds down. Don't need that. This used to be in the... This used to be the opening to every stream. This song used to be the opening to majority of my streams. Like 4 years ago. This used to be the opening song. Every time, hands down. I think there's some VODs on YouTube still that have this one in it. Let me see. But I had like a really dark like stream setup. It was like really cool. The scenes were mainly like black with pink and blue in them. No, I did not place them down yet. We're just gonna... There. Can you pick that up? Are you gonna pick it up or am I picking it up? Thank you. Alright, I'll pick it up. You just, I don't know, stand there and look pretty. Is there one over here? Yes. Okay. I'm hoping, I don't think it's final yet. I haven't looked into it in a couple of days, but I'm really hoping EA doesn't sell to that company. I would like to continue to make content with The Sims, but if they sell to that company, I don't know if I'm going to. I would like to, we might finish our challenges that we have over there, but that would be about it. And I feel bad for some of the creators that have built full on like careers over there. Because I know some of them won't go for it. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I would like to be able to continue to do that stuff, but if they sell this company, I don't know if I'm gonna be... Oh, that's a dragon! I thought that was something on the floor! It was all like huddled up and I'm like, wait, what do you... What? I was so confused for a hot second there, guys. But, I don't know. We will have to see. Because there's a lot of worry on what they'll do to the game. I've heard rumor of the mods being taken out, that modders won't be allowed to do anything with it, and I don't know. We'll have to see. But we've kind of drifted away from doing that game full time, so we do a lot of DDLV, a lot of Palia, a lot of... We don't do as much Disney Speedstorm as much as I would like. I think that game definitely deserves more attention than it gets, especially from the Disney community. It's a great game. I like it. Yeah, I think that game deserves more attention than it actually gets. I absolutely enjoy that game. Is there mining ones on the other side? Yeah, there's a lot of things. Okay, I even put this on TikTok. I'm not a story game streamer. don't ever expect me to finish one in a reasonable time frame. Just don't. It's not gonna happen. You can try. I can try my damn hardest. It is just something that won't happen. As much as I would like it to, it's just something that my brain just does not want to. All right, let's get back up to the top and see if they respawned. I have to clean up the front of this, but that will be done when the full Veil tour will be out. That's gonna be at least 6 months away. But we got some time. But yeah, I think this is gonna look really cool when I'm finished with it. We'll probably work on this on Monday. No, what's today? Today's Saturday. Monday, maybe? That or we'll work on our Dream Snap. I don't know. Sometimes I work on my Dream Snap on stream, sometimes I don't. It's just depending on what's going on. Yep, it's back up. All right, we're gonna start on the other side and then we'll work our way this way. All right. I needed stone anyway, so this is kind of good. I don't know. We're gonna have to see what happens. I am very open with what I feel, what's going on. I don't believe in hiding that kind of stuff. I like to be as transparent with what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. But yeah. The only thing I'm gonna ask is, would you guys rather reading stream during the day, like early in the day, or would you rather it regular stream time at night from 7 to like 9? Do like a 2-hour, do a 2-hour little thing. Because I want to work those back in. Those are like just peaceful, where we can just catch up, we can chit chat if we want, and then we can lurk. You can get stuff done. You can read the book. You can read the same book. I try to be transparent with what we're gonna read, because I want, if anybody wants to join me and discuss the books that we're doing, I like to be able to give you that option. I like to give everybody that option of, here's what we're doing, this is what we're reading. If you want to join me, that's up to you. I'm not going to force the issue. I just like to give everybody the choice. I think choices are a good thing to give everybody. Now, what I do on stream, majority of the time, is not up for debate. If there is a certain build I want to do and I want to work on that's what I'm gonna do. That's the only thing that's not up for debate. Other than that, book style might be a hard sell. Like about somebody's life, probably won't make the list. I'm just saying, probably will not make the list. Unless it's like Nicola Coughlan or Nick Luton or Mariska Hargitay or Robbie Burke, something like that. That you might be able to spin the tail on and get me to do, but anything else of that sort, it's just kind of, yeah. You're better off telling me a long-winded story of some sort. I like how this is coming. Alright, let's see. I need 2 more, please, game. I might go back to the Vitality Mines in a second if I don't get the 2 from here. See, I just forget the aisle exists. I just don't... I don't choose to deal with it. Okay. Yeah, if you know Akhtar and can pick up any references as we pass them, let me know. 'Cause yes, there is a couple. There's definitely a couple. If I could work a book reference in actually from the books and not just have it be my imagination, this is a book reference. This whole area right here, this whole area is one book, big book reference. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's one big book reference. It is. It's one big book reference. In the last year, I guess, my book nerd really came out. Once my friend gave me Hoopla, forget it. Shit took off. Shit really took off. Kai, thank you. Yeah, once that happened, forget it. Or fucking get it. And the second half of the Zodiac Academy graphic audio is coming out. So I'll be re-listening to what I've already listened to. Because Spotify gave me only 15 hours and I'm about... the last third of the book away from finishing book 5. Yeah. But yeah, no, I listened to Zodiac Academy as I was building this, so like my brain was just like la-di-da-di-da. And I'm also rereading Fourth Wing, so I have some Fourth Wing build ideas that we need to work on. Once the veil is done, we're gonna start doing that stuff. So that is to come. I think I'll re-download all right, what do we need? Rewards. We're gonna leave the bat thing. Is there anything? I don't want that thing yet. Alright, so we're gonna get that. Continue. Alright, book page 4 is open. Bewitched gardening tools. Ooh. Alright, I like that. I do. I want this and this. The greenhouse stuff is cool, but I don't know. See, this will be cool in a Halloween build. My Halloween island, because I have plans to do that. I just have to unlock the island. I didn't like super duperly fastly unlock my islands. Like everybody, like when those were coming out, were like going, and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm vibing. Okay. Next. Okay, let's get out of here. We can go put that in the works. I'm just putting it on the board so I know I'm going to go do that real quick. And then we're going to go dig up in an island because I don't have any room. Anywhere on my main valley to go dig. I gotta go do it in the isle, but I'm just gonna go do it on the island. This took a lot of time and work. This was the dream snap for that 1 week, and then it inspired the rest of this. I go in one of my friends' streams and I go, I just destroyed my plaza, by the way. And they were like, wait, what? You destroyed your fairly... I don't know how fancy that is, so I'm just not gonna... Fairly... And then... So fairly, I would say 4 stars at a minimum. I don't have enough of that. I know I don't have enough of that. Nope, I don't have enough butter. I do have enough butter, but it's on the island. It's not in a...
Say, have you seen my pal, Donald Duck?
No, it didn't count. Okay, we're gonna put that in here. Where'd it go? Those in here. Okay, and then now that that's cooking, let's go do this. And then I think we're gonna go on a raid. We go to the floating island, go to my plaza. I think we can get away with it there. This one, we might be able to get away with it. Yeah. This is my if I need something, farm island. Did they take the... Did they take it away? They for pottery material. Did they take it away? This was giving you materials before. We'll land here and then we'll go. But like rude? Did they take it away? Or was I not giving it long enough? I don't know. That's weird. But we got about 4-ish minutes left of stream. Well, we got like 9 minutes, but like I want to start wrapping up. Yeah, this is like one of the areas we got done. Hello?
Whoa now! Who turned up the sun?
All right, you know what? Berry area, treehouse area is really cool. I like this.
Some of these villages are no fun.
Finding ways to use this water feature thing has been really fun. Am I just gonna have to dig up my glade? Is it seriously forcing that choice? I don't like that. I absolutely hate that. I guess that one, like, like, luckily, I'm not one that, like, went all the way to and covered that kind of stuff up, but... Okay.
Are you sure you're strong enough to handle yourself out here? That makes me mad. This makes me really mad. But now I'm gonna have to refill all these holes in. Alright. We're gonna go on a raid, but that's annoying.
What? What? Why did my voice just come through? Let's just refresh that. Alright, guys. We're gonna do one of these. If you don't mind, I would appreciate if you come on the raid with me. From the looks of it, we have a bunch of friends on right now. So let's go see who is alive. Copy. Yeah, let's make somebody's day. Let's go to the same category. Somebody's all right. Let's do a friend. Let me see. No. Let's go the same category. Let's make a new friend. How about that one? Oh, never mind. They're like a Spanish channel. Following. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Scary Saturdays. That doesn't look scary. What? Alright, we're gonna go raid Life with Liz. I don't think we've raided her before, so. Alright, y'all. I will see you guys over there. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy cozy vibes. They're doing some Fortnite, so it could be, if you want to count that as cozy, it's pretty cozy. I don't know. But all right, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye. See you on Monday.
How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, you're in the middle of a tourney. My entire stream just crashed. So, I think it was Tosh. So we should watch them. Let's see. How are you, Sparkles? I don't know what the name is. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tosh. I love that. Thank you so much, Sparkles.